Now, previously we learnt about how to calculate the area of a triangle using the coordinate points. Now we are going to also learn how to calculate the area of a quadrilateral, also when you have the coordinate points of the vertices, that's the sharp points. Okay, so we have this question: calculate the area of a quadrilateral whose vertices are A, B, C, and then D. Let's write out these coordinate points and then name them. That's, yeah. We have point A is 1, comma 1, point B is 2, comma 5, point C is 5, comma 4, and point D is 4, comma 0. Now this becomes our x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, and then x4, y4. For the formula for area of a quadrilateral using the coordinate points, so we are going to have that area is equal to half of the absolute value of. Now to write out what will be inside this, I like to have 1, 2, 3, 4 written somewhere. So I can say 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3, 4, and then later we are going to have 4, 1. Okay, so for 1, 2, we are going to have x1, y2 minus x2, right? Now 2 and then y1, y1. So this forms a bracket. We now add it to. Now we are done with 1, 2. We now deal with 2, 3. So x2, y3. And then we have minus. We now start with x3, y2. Plus. Now let me have that here. We are done with 2, 3. We now deal with 3, 4. We have x3, y4 minus, we now say x4, y3 plus, so we are now going to deal with 4, 1, not 1, 4, 4, 1. So we have x4, y1 minus x1, y4. So, and that's basically it. If you can remember how to do that, I think it's easy enough to remember, but you have to write carefully and to get it. It's now time for us to substitute. When we do our substitution, we start with half of the absolute value. So x1 is 1, y2 is 5, x2, and this is also something you do carefully again, x2 is 2, y1 is 1, plus, now x2 is 2, y3 is 4, so let's even use this, 2 minus, right, so minus x3 is 5, so 5 into, so x3 is 5 and then y2 is 5, 5 into 5, yeah. So we have this plus, x3 is 5 and then y4 is 0 minus x4 is 4, 4 into y3 is 4, and then we have this plus x4 is 4 and then y1 is 1, Then we have x1 is 1 into y4, which is 0. Now let us open up the brackets. Let's do the multiplications. We have equal to half of the absolute value of 1 times 5 is 5, minus 2 times 1 is 2, plus 2 times 4 is 8, minus 5 times 5 is 25, plus 5 times 0 is 0, minus 4 times 4 is 16. Then this 4 times 1 is 4, minus 1 times 0 is 0. Now we are going to have this half of the absolute value. 5 minus 2 is 3, 8 minus 25 is negative 17. Okay, 0 minus 16, that is a minus 16. So plus minus 16, that is giving us minus 16. 4 minus 0 is 0. Oh. So we now add up 3 plus minus, that's minus 3, minus 17 minus 16 plus 4. Let's use a calculator to get that. So that is negative 26. So the absolute value of 26, negative 26 is just 26. So we have half of 26. 26 divided by 2, right? Which is equal to 13. Since it's area, we have it as square units. So that's basically this. You can go ahead and then rewatch this again and carefully do it so as to actually master how to calculate the area of a quadrilateral when you've been given the coordinate points of the vertices.